Networking, powerful, powerful way to market your services, and one of the things that I'm still involved in today. One of the things that I can just share with you about this, as Alan did, is that there are numerous new networking organizations out there that you can participate in. He specifically spoke of BNI, Business Networking International. Very successful organization wherein you're able to join, and as he pointed out, become a member of a particular group or chapter wherein you're the only one in your niche or your area. And so it's not as if by joining the group there's 5 accountants, 5 doctors, 5 mechanics, 5 roofers. It doesn't work that way. It's by going in and becoming a member of that chapter, you've now singled out that role that you have, and now you don't have any competition for all those people there. And one of the nice things is particularly in BNI, is it has a philosophy of what's called giver's gain. As long as you go in there with the idea of I'm going to help everyone else, it's that reciprocity that you're looking for, the fact that it's going to come back around to you. And so if you join and go in with the intentions of literally participating in these organizations to first and foremost learn about everyone else in the group, find out what you can do to cause connections or business to take place, you will find that then it comes back around to you multiple folds over. Now, one of the things that I do also want to emphasize here is, as he was pointing out, there are these different organizations to participate in. I also happen to be involved with BNI and some of these other groups, such as he mentions the chambers. And when you do this, one of the things I do want to point out is because of the very nature of networking, you're referring friends and family to these contacts that you now have. There's this natural good old boy network that I think is in existence in each of them that you just need to be aware of going in. And this is to simply say that there's kind of a vetting out period. When you start attending or join an organization, they do take about 1 to 2 months to really kind of see if you're committed, going to be consistent, are you going to have the follow through. They're wanting to get to know you before they refer their friends, family, and colleagues. And so what we want to do is just understand that when you join these organizations, it's not as if the first week you can expect to see referrals. It's not uncommon. It is something that does take place, but you need to go in with the intentions of, first, you're going to need to go around, get to know everyone, they get to know you, and really in that time frame of, say, 2 to 3 months, you're going to find that then the connections begin to materialize to the point that referrals begin to pass. People trust you, like you, start to build rapport with you, and that's what you're looking for. So as you join these organizations, join with the intentions of being committed for the long haul, that you're going to participate, you're going to be a regular attendee, and that you're going to engage, not just sit in the back of the room and say, well, I attended and I'm there. You need to get out and participate. So just to give you an idea of here locally where I'm involved and what networking I participate in is BNI, as Alan mentioned. I did involve myself in another called ConnectShare, another called TLC, First Friday, the Chambers of Commerce, Rotary, and then there's an organization that you may want to consider that could be in your area called Women in Business. But the last that I'd like to point out is church, and he briefly mentioned this. It's just essentially to simply say, where can you actually go and participate, volunteer your time perhaps, and be noted as having this skill of offering accounting services. But the whole purpose of this is to get involved and participate. It's leveraging your membership, and by leveraging it, it's participating. It's taking on a role such as being on the committee. A great one to be in, and one that I highly recommend, is that of being on the new membership committee. You get a vetting opportunity to meet all the potential members. You get to kind of interview them, get to know them. They see you as being key to their becoming a member, so they're kind of warming up to you as well. But then you get the first opportunity to build that relationship, get out to know them, welcome them into the organization. And so there's a rapport that you're naturally going to get there that you wouldn't have otherwise as another member. You're part of that membership committee or welcoming committee that actually achieves that. And it's easy to reach out to all these members when you're able to say, for example, that you're part of the membership committee or the welcome committee, and your job is to get to know who they are. So they don't feel as if you have just one objective, getting business from them. They see it genuinely as you're interested in them. And so that's a phenomenal way to get your foot in the door, build that rapport, and in time start getting referrals. The biggest thing that I can stress here is, regardless of the organization, whether it be church, the chambers, a networking group, is get involved, participate. In that, people will learn what you do, how you benefit your customers, and they'll be comfortable referring to you. And that's the whole idea. You have to understand that you're trying to build relationships of trust with these people so that they can refer their friends, family, contacts, colleagues to you for your services. Now, the other thing that I want to emphasize is he spoke of basically in these networking environments, working the room, sharing your 30-second commercial. I can't say it enough. If you're going to do this effectively, you have to have a genuine interest in everyone else. So I think it's only natural, comfortable to talk about what it is you do and how people benefit having your 30-second commercial, let's say. But I challenge you to ask questions. Ask, who are you? What do you do? How long have you been in business? What's unique about your services? Ask them, and I'll guarantee you that more often than not, they will reciprocate as to, well, that's good. Who are you? And what do you do? And what is it that your customers benefit from your services? So all of a sudden, you ask the questions, they'll ask it back to you. So if you're smart, not only do you ask these questions, you have your own answer for when it comes back to you planned out. That's the way you leverage all these interactions. So networking, phenomenal way to go out and get clients. And as I stated earlier, imagine each of these that we've been discussing generating for you 1 or 2 clients each. You can easily see how in time you're going to have the 10, 15, 20 clients that you're needing to have a successful business and grow it as you've intended. So just realize this, business success is universal. Take care.